Hello, TikTok. It's been a hot minute since I've been on here. I'm going to be fully transparent. That's largely because it's kind of depressing to put all this effort into the writing career and stuff. And I had a great turnout at the signing that I had and everything, and that was fantastic. But, still just not to be catching any traction. It's hard to keep pushing forward. And with two babies under, well, two. I'm going to say two babies under two, and life and busy job and everything, life just gets hard. So, my apologies for not being on here as often as I'd like. But life is life. I want to keep talking about my book. It's Entering the American Nightmare, and then there's Surviving the American Nightmare. It's book 2 in the American Nightmare series, amply named, right? And what's crazy and what keeps making me turn back and say, I need to keep going, is the fact that somehow it's like somebody read my book that I started writing in 2018. The whole premise was made in 2018. And I think I was done writing the whole first 2 books in like 2022. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. It took me a while because I kept giving up and not giving up, starting over again. And I live a very busy life. But it's like someone went back, took this scary crap could happen thriller fiction. I want to keep saying this. At my signing, I kept getting all these dirty looks, and I realized that my book could be taken for social satire, not satire, but commentary. That's not what it is. It's a fiction. It was supposed to be borderline horror, thriller, dystopian thriller type stuff. But now it's coming true. And it's scary step for step. So, without getting into personal opinions on what's happening in the world, I feel like it would be beneficial for my story to be read, because many parts of it were based on real life experiences. It's loosely based, but the story was like, holy crap, that really happens. I wonder if this happened. You know what I mean? So it's lots of it was based off of things that have happened to people that I know. So the more I think about it, I just want the book to get out there. I'm not trying to get rich off of this. I mean, that would be fantastic. Anyone who says no, it's only for the story, I highly doubt that's honest. I don't think anyone's going to argue with becoming a full-time writer and being able to support themselves without having to do the 9 to 5 or every minute of everyday grind like so many of us do. But that's not the point. I want this to get out there and people read it. Like one of the reviews for the book talks about, like, this needs to be in book clubs. I still am looking. I will give this book away to book clubs. I mean, not to every single member, blah, 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 depending on how big it is. I am covering my butt there. I'm not just giving away a million copies because I don't have that money. I don't have money for a marketer. I made the cover, which was questionable now that I think about it. I did everything with like family help or myself. So I don't have the money to be giving away a million books. But if there's like book clubs where people are going to sit and read it and commentate and talk back and forth, and hopefully it gets out there, I want the story out there because it makes people feel, and it's an emotion. You walk away from it going, oh my God, like, what did I just read? Is that guy a monster? I'm not a monster. I just unfortunately can see the worst and imagine the worst, and apparently imagine stuff that's going to come true. So if you are part of a book group, part of a like a local thing, like there's 20 of you, I will figure out how to get you 20 books for next to nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to get out there. I'm not trying to be rich. Sure, if you go on Amazon, pay, you know, if you have Amazon Prime, the shipping pays for itself. Let's face it. Even when I'm ordering the books at the author price, you know, which is warehouse pricing, I have to pay shipping, and that adds up real fast. But like, get with me. You know, like I read about these book clubs with like hundreds of members that are all reading the same book and talking about the same book, and my book will make you talk. It will make you cry. It will make you go, what the hell is wrong with humanity? And it will make you go, isn't this happening right now? Yeah. So if you're part of one of those groups, or if you know one of those groups, or if you know one of those people, or whatever, please reach out to me. I actually read most of the messages that I get. Most of them are just marketers or bots. It's exhausting. That's another reason I stopped making so many videos, because the amount of junk mail that I get is just insane. And some of that stuff is really hard to pinpoint. I mean, it's like, oh, is this real? Nope, it was another marketer. So I mean, reach out, go to my webpage. You know, it's all linked here. Go to my Facebook page, whatever. But reach out to me and let's get you some books out there. Or if there's like, I don't know, a foundation or something that gets stuff like that out for educational purposes, you know, read the book and tell me it doesn't make you think. Again, that was not the point. It was just a scary story. It's supposed to just make you go, what the hell? And now it really makes you go, what the hell? Anyways, Entering the American Nightmare, Surviving the American Nightmare, two thrillers that are going the way of idiocracy and becoming a very scary documentary, mockumentary, whatever. I'm Josh. I bet you did something great today. Sometimes that's really hard to tell yourself, because you don't feel like you've ever done anything great. But I promise you, you have. So have yourself a fantastic day. Sun's in my eyes. Sorry for the squintiness. And tell somebody something nice. Read a book that makes you talk. I don't know, something like that.